In 2013, as a member of the South Carolina State House, I helped sponsor legislation divesting our state's pension funds from companies doing business with Iran. Making us one of the first states to divest from Iran's energy sector. That decision has meant millions of dollars of investment funds kept out of the hands of the people behind Iran's nuclear program.
As the mayor of Columbia, South Carolina, I led an effort to divest my city's pension funds from Iran, and later to invest in Israel bonds. These measures put our city on record that we support our partnership with Israel and that we care about the direction of the Middle East.
Last year, South Carolina became the first state in the nation to sign a bill into law banning efforts to divest from Israel. As a Democratic leader of the South Carolina State House, I am proud to say that if you want to do business with us, you cannot refuse to do business with the state of Israel.
And none of this happened by accident. For each of us, our connection to AIPAC and the pro-Israel community is both professional and personal. In 2011, I took my first trip to Israel with AIPAC's Education Foundation as a part of a mission for African American leaders. But my work with AIPAC started long before that. I've been involved with AIPAC since 2004, and I'm very proud to say that this is my 13th policy conference. I would have not gotten involved in this issue if it weren't for AIPAC's work on campuses, and specifically our efforts to reach out to the student government presidents. And today I'm proud to have watched the student program grow and amazed to see the thousands of students here this year.
When AIPAC invited me to Israel, I saw a nation committed to the freedom of democracy and the freedom of religion. I returned to South Carolina determined to become involved in this movement and support Israel not only in words, but in deeds. I believe my role within AIPAC is to be both a leader and a mentor. I traveled back to Israel for a second time in 2014 to help lead another AIPAC outreach mission.
I tell every person I speak to, there is nothing like being in Israel. It was this man right here who introduced me to AIPAC. I took my first trip to Israel with AIPAC's Education Foundation. I found a country full of hope and optimism, grounded in family and tradition. I traveled back to Israel in 2014. This time I helped lead an official delegation of South Carolina state legislators.
But you see, our state has had a very difficult year. Last June, a man walked into a church in Charleston and killed 9 people for no other reason than their faith and the color of their skin. It was an act of terrorism, plain and simple. The 3 of us lost a close friend and a colleague that day, and the hatred we saw was no different than that faced by the people of Israel.
And then came the worst flood in 1,000 years. 12 trillion gallons of water fell from the sky. Lives were lost, businesses and homes were destroyed. One of the hardest hit neighborhoods in our city was also one of the poorest neighborhoods. When I visited that community, I found a remarkably organized relief effort. As I walked through the camp of volunteers, I heard something completely unexpected. I heard Hebrew. IsraAid, an Israeli humanitarian relief organization, has sent a team to South Carolina to help with the cleanup efforts. It was in that moment I knew that we were not alone.
The three of us and the people of our state have stood with Israel. And when it mattered most, Israel stood with us. None of us were surprised that Israel had come to help. It's what friends do. Israel is and will continue to be America's greatest ally.
And so we are very proud to join you today as proud members of this pro-Israel community.
Thankful for the friendship. Thankful for the friendship between America and Israel.
And thankful to be leaders in this incredible organization. Thank you.
Thank you.